Hi guys, today I will be speaking about some benefits of Smart Object. When you convert a layer to Smart Object, what are the benefits you get in Adobe Photoshop? You can get it in Adobe Photoshop CS5 or your older versions. Also, I hope you will get them. But today I will be speaking about few benefits and advantages of when you convert a a layer to Smart Object. I will start with a simple tip which I have shown you in my previous tip also, but I will repeat in that so that you get to know what you get after converting a file or an image to Smart Object. So I will open a image that is a wedding couple, and I will just duplicate this document so that you get to know what is the difference of converting a smart object and you don't convert a smart object. So what I will do is that I will go over the layer, right click, convert to smart object, and this I will just unlock the layer so that I can transform it. I will press Command T for Mac and Control T for Windows and press Shift Alt for proportionately increasing or decreasing the image, and then I will go to my smart object layer, and again I will take the transform tool and I will try to reduce the size as much as I did in this document. Now I will just zoom it a bit so that you get to know the difference, this much and this much. If you see very clearly, okay, let me zoom a bit more. See the difference here, the difference here. You will get to see the clarity over this document, which is little hazy over here. Now if I want to make the size as it was, the original size, now you will get to see the difference. Oops, I skewed it, I'm very sorry. Okay, I will make it to the original size as it was, and same goes with here. Fit to screen, transform tool, and just to the original size as it was, like this. And see the difference, this one and this one. So when you convert a layer to smart object, you can resize the image infinitely as you want. Okay, now I will show you another tip. I will not cancel it because I will show you some other tip over here only. So let me just keep it and let me just delete this file. Yeah, I don't want it. Now here, as it is, I've converted this to a smart object already. Whenever you want to add some filters or effects, just convert the layer to smart object as I showed you. Right click over the layer and convert to smart object. You can add filter here. I will add, for suppose I want to add not this one, I want to add graphic pen. Yes, this one, graphic pen. And I will not do any changes, so that I want to show you that you can do the changes later also. I will just press over here OK. And suppose I want to do some more adjustments. For suppose I want to brightness, contrast, do whatever I want to do, then cross it. I actually want to have color balance over here, color balance, yes, and little yellowish tone like this, maybe whatever. I'm very inappropriate with this. I'm just showing you a very casual effect. Now what happens is I want to do the changes in later time. So what you can do is, if it is a smart object, just double click on the effect and do the changes. So what is the benefit? What is the advantage of doing a smart object is that when you do a smart object, add filter and effects or adjustment effects over the file, over the layer, you can open the effects and do the changes in your future whenever you want it. Now I'm done with this. I will take a new document, default Photoshop size, and I want to show you that you can also edit the layers after grouping them. I mean, after exactly not grouping them. Let me just start and then you will get to know about it. Take a new layer, Command Shift N for Mac or Control Shift N for Windows, and I will take a custom shape. And let me take some, I will just randomly select the shapes and just place them. Let me color this one. Suppose I want to color it red. I am done, and Then again a new layer, take a new shape, suppose this one. Yep. Yeah, and I will take one more, just one more, last one. Yeah, this one. Okay, now suppose there are many layers in your file and you want to reduce the number of layers. So what you do, you group them or merge them, but it gets a little tough when you want to edit them in the future. So what I will do here is that I will take all the layers and right click convert to smart object. Now how will I edit it? You want to change the color of this bulb, reduce the size, reduce the image size. So what will do? You just have to double click on this icon, this small box icon which you can see over this layer. Just double click. It will show you a message. Just press OK. It's very cool. Now I want to change this color. I want to make it green, and I also want to change the color of the bulb, which will be little yellowish, and I want to reduce the size of this, and I'm reducing the size. Enter. Place it. If you want to place it somewhere else, for suppose like this, I'm just showing you as many as changes possible. You can press Ctrl S, or if you are crossing this file, make it sure that you press save. Bingo, it's done here. So do as many as layers in your file, convert them to smart object, double click on the layer, edit them, and it's done. Isn't it very cool? It's very cool. Now I will show you one more thing, that is I will take again a new document, and this time I will take a A4 size, which I can change from here. International paper, A4, OK. I will place one AI file, that is Adobe Illustrator file over here, which I will go to File and then Place. I will open my folder where I have kept the AI file. Place. Okay, cropped bounding box. Okay, fine, cool. Okay. Now there is one more method where you can place your AI file, that is go to your Adobe Illustrator document, select that object, Command C or Control C, open Photoshop, Command V, but make it sure that it is smart object is enabled. Okay, and then it will be placed in your file. You can obviously reduce or increase it, but what is the coolest thing about placing AI file in Photoshop is that you are converting it to a smart object. Just double click on that icon, press OK. AI file will be opened, and you can change them. Yes, suppose I don't want this red arrow. I don't want so many arrows, and I want to change the color of this to something like this. Then save the file, go to your Photoshop file. See, the changes are done. So this is a very cool tip. Open your AI file in Photoshop, just double click, they will open in your Illustrator document and do the changes, and it's done. Just press, but yes, you have to press Command S or Control S or save the file. Unless and until you save the changes, it will not be shown in your Photoshop document. Now I want to say one more thing, that you can do all these changes with your text document also. These are not only for images or vectors, but these are also for text files. I will show you one more tip of converting a smart object to the text file. I will take, as you can see, I have taken a gradient fill over my layer, and I will write Happy New Year, as it is the beginning of a new year. I will make it caps and change my font. Increase the font size. Now I want to have a wrap over here. So what will I do? I will just go to select the layer, edit, transform, wrap. Now the custom is grayish over here. So what you get to do, you just have to convert this to smart object by right clicking and convert to smart object. And if you want to change it, just double click. As I told you, this the changes also happen with the text file also, but now I don't want any changes. What I want to show you is that you can have a puppet wrap over here and can edit it in your future. Now there is one option, show maze, which I don't want. Let me increase the, yes, like this. And suppose I'm adding some notes wherever I want to change it. And then I'm doing some changes, and let me take distort like this. I'm doing some random changes over here. Change the notes and play with them. Now enter. If you want to adjust the changes, just go to the puppet wrap option and just change them. And if you want to change with your text document, just double click. And suppose I want to give this new word, I want to change the color. Control S or Command S, and you get it here also. So there are many benefits of smart object. Just give it a try. Try these techniques over at your home or workplace and see what you get to know about converting the layer to smart object. And I hope you will get to know some more benefits and advantages of smart object once you're ready with the technique. I just got to know about smart object before 1 week, and I'm just loving the benefits. So I hope you will like it. Just give it a try. Try those techniques and see you again.